Hey guys, welcome back to another custom ROM review for Redmi Note 7. This time we have PixelOS, which is based on Android 16. So I have reviewed this ROM before also, and I don't really like PixelOS because it does not really come with any kind of customization options. Anyway, so as you can see here, this one is running on Android 16. The security patch level is 1st June 2026. As a OSP based ROM, this one is pretty clean. You don't really get much feature or anything like that. Pretty clean, stockish, even though it is stockish ROM, but it does not really perform that well. So the control panel, as a stock ROM, you do get stockish control panel. You can customize the shortcut, but you don't really get any customization option for your control panel. And in terms of network connectivity, so network is working well. As you can see here, it is connected to my Wi-Fi. And if we try hotspot, hotspot is working and you can share your Wi-Fi data using hotspot. In the connected device option, connection preference, we do get Bluetooth, cross-device service, Google Cast, Chromebook, QuickShare, Android Auto, all the things are available. In terms of network connectivity, not going to face any issue. In the app section, we do get default app, assistant, contact, unused app. These things are we are getting notification. So these are the options. Sound and vibration working well, and we do get Dolby Atmos, spatial audio, but no party volume control. Modes option is available. In the display section, so adaptive brightness is available and it is working. Dark theme, night light, color contrast, all the typical features are available. And double tap to sleep, double tap to awake, working. In the wallpaper and style section, so in the lock screen section, we do get clock options. So there are few clock options available. You can choose color and size. Shortcuts we can change. Notification on lock screen, there are few options. And more lock screen setting, we do get few option here. On the home screen side, we do get colors, color contrast, icons. So there are few shapes available, also themed icon, and layout. We do get few layouts. In terms of wallpaper, so we do get live effect, AI wallpaper, emoji workshop, and also default Google's wallpaper. Storage. So as Android 16 based RAM, I'm going to take around 16 GB of storage. Battery. The battery backup is good. First charging is working, and we do get few other options here. System. The system setting, we do get other features. So keyboard option, live translate, gestures. So double press power button to open camera or wallet. Navigation mode, we can choose 3 buttons layout or gesture navigation. And quick torch, playback mode, swipe to screenshot. So it is working. And device settings is available. So we can change the haptic strength, LED brightness, and few other options here. And also we can get a little better performance out of this ROM by putting it in performance mode. In terms of security and privacy, so we do get both face and fingerprint unlock, and fingerprint is working perfectly fine, no issue. Face unlock also going to work, but of course it will be slower side. And we do get privacy control, privacy dashboard, private space, advanced protection, and more security and privacy. All the things are available as usual. Location is working, password and passkey, digital well-being, safety and emergency, and accessibility. One thing which you must do is turning off all the animation, because this ROM is actually sluggish side. It does feel slow, so removing the animation will feel a little bit faster. In terms of application, so Google apps are pre-installed with this ROM, so no need to flash GApps. So we do get few application here. Also, we do get few bloatware with this ROM. When you boot your device first time, if you connect the Wi-Fi, it will automatically download few application. You can uninstall them, but pretty weird for a AOSP based custom ROM to get. Anyway, so the camera application we are getting here is working. We can take picture and video recording is working. No issue. So camera, does work well. You can use another gcam here which will give you better performance. This one is working. In terms of phone call, so it is using Google's default dialer. We are not getting any kind of call recording, although background call recorder application is available, but it does not work. Video call is working, but not really optimized well. VoLTE is also working, so that's what you are getting. In terms of Google Photos, surprisingly, we do get unlimited storage. So as you can see here, unlimited storage is available, but no Magic Editor. The option is not available. As you can see here, crop, tools, adjust. We are not getting Magic Editor. In terms of SafetyNet, that is not available too. That means bank apps payment application not going to work. As you can see here, device is not certified, and if we try to fix the issue, lock the bootloader to fix the issue, that means bank apps payment application not going to work. This is fixable, but does not really work that well. As Android 16 based ROM, we do get circle to search, which is working but slower side. As you can see here, pretty laggy, but working. Lastly, in terms of gaming, the gaming performance is actually better than what I was expecting, because PixelOS ROM is not really that good in terms of gaming. This build is also not really that good. Of course, I did see like lag and hang, but it is better than what I was expecting. Of course, this is not really a gaming ROM, and if you are a gamer, this ROM going to disappoint you. Overall, the ROM is usable, but it feels slow and it does not really come with any customization features. I don't really think this is a good ROM to go with. Anyway, if you want to try this ROM, the ROM link will be in the description below. That's all about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.